deeper stuff. I got ocean dumped with Malachi and Alex, who's one of the managers at the Rooster.
Wait, why? I mean, you probably don't know why, but what happened?
Um, I I want to tell you some things, but I need to know that I can tell you them in confidence.
Well, who the fuck am I gonna tell, Riley?
I know, but just occupational hazard, something I feel like you just have to say. I trust you. I believe there's a possibility that it could have something to do with some Lot Q drama that's going on, but I think I've pretty much snuffed that out because whenever they do something, Copperpot posts it all over Twitter. And if they wanted to send a message, why would I wake up without having a memory of what happened? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because then it defeats the purpose. What, you know, Wingman died, right?
Yes. May God rest his soul. It pained me to hear of his death and his passing.
I didn't really know him, so I could care less. But it's also sad his girlfriend died too. Apparently, he was a member of the BBMC. And they are currently at war with the Marabuntas, which I don't know much about.
Marabuntas, yeah. I know about these cocksuckers. I heard about them.
And I had a PI come into the Rooster the day after he died and asked me how much I knew about him and about Wingman. I was like, not much. Apparently, the only connection or anything that leads up to his death is him meeting with a blue group, which I believe is this Mariposa group. So what I think happened is Marabunta, I'm sorry. He said something he shouldn't have had to them, and they're cleaning house and got rid of him. And they're paranoid. If I know Dundee, the moment somebody screws him over, he's going to be paranoid about anybody possibly doing that exact same thing. So I think Malachi and I were next on the list, and Alex just happened to be in the car with us. So she was a innocent bystander in it. On top of that, earlier in that day, Max and Penny were riding around in his Lynx that is matte black, which looks extremely similar to my Masakro, and they got rolled up on them by the BBMC members with AKs and forced them to like identify themselves. And then when it wasn't us, they let them go.
So you think Dundee killed his ass?
Wingman? Yeah, I do. And a lot of other people do too.
So then why would he come after you after, though?
That's the part I don't know. I don't know if it's because he's just paranoid about things that I know that I would share them, which I would never do, regardless of whether or not I like him. I don't live by that code. But it doesn't matter because the things I know, I've known for, months and months and months. It's not like I'm just going to completely forget everything. You know what I mean? So that's the part that's confusing to me. But when we were taken at the Rooster, and I was after first shift. We were going to go hunting. By the time we got out of ICU, it had been about 3 hours because it was the end of the third shift. So whoever took us for a while. Like there was a conversation that was had. It wasn't just a grab, snatch, and dump. So I don't know if they were trying to get information out of me or what, but they had us for a while.
Interesting. That's kind of weird. So,
right?
And you used to be BBMC, right?
Yeah, I was the VP.
What is that, vice president?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, vice president. And I left just because, much like you told me, that Dundee is just pure chaos that can't be controlled. And I was sick of playing mom and cleaning up the messes. And I just felt like my opinions, it got to the point where I was just becoming the no man. I was the one that kept telling people, no, you can't do that. That's fucking stupid. This is dumb. And I didn't want to be that role. I didn't want to be a fucking mom.
Yeah, I feel that.
There's obviously more to it than that, but I don't think Dundee cares about anybody but Dundee.
Yeah, if aren't Ray and Dundee close friends?
Raymond
Romanov, yeah.
Yeah, I know they do jobs and stuff together.
Yeah, I wonder how he would feel if he found out that Dundee might have killed Wingman. It's interesting.
Were they close?
Yeah, Wingman was fucking Ray's friend.
Jesus. Yeah, he doesn't He doesn't care about what decisions and how they impact other people at all, in the least bit. That was one of the things that's most frustrating. And then I get mocked. They just, I guess, had shits and giggles.
Well, Lane doesn't really care about Wingman's death in this conversation. What else is he going to do? He's on bail.
That's how this city operates, is who's in your good favor and who's out to get you. That's worth way more than money.
Yeah, I mean, I guess, yeah.
But I'm not sure what to do about it. I don't know.
What do you know about this murder being pinned against me?
Nothing. At all, actually.
I need to find out who's willing to talk, Riley.
Okay, tell me more.
But all I know is it's probably Burger Shot employees, and I'm trying to figure out who without it being too obvious.
Okay, I have somebody who's in there that I think would be able to find out for me.
Yeah, if you can give me a fucking list of everybody who's trying to talk, that'd be fucking fantastic.
Make sure that they don't show up to that court date?
Not yet. I don't think if they show up it's going to change anything, but I am curious as to who's going to testify.
What other evidence do they have against you?
Nothing. Just testimony.
Eyewitness testimony is their only evidence?
Yeah, and I got thrown held till trial for it. It's actually pretty fucking crazy.
Everybody and their fucking mother knows how extremely unreliable eyewitness testimony is.
Yeah, except for the cops when they, when my name is tied to it, they don't give a shit.
Well, what might not be a bad idea for everybody to be talking about the fact that you might have done it, because that would sway their memory, the way they remember things. If everybody's running around saying Lang did it, then the gaps in their memory are going to fill in spots with you. You can say that their testimony has been influenced by public opinion.
Well, that's what I'm trying to figure out, right? I'm trying to figure out who is willing and has the balls to actually testify in court against me.
I would be shocked if anybody would, because they know as soon as they walk out of that fucking courthouse, they're dead.
Yeah.
I mean, the PD cannot protect them. They can't even protect their own. All right, I'll work on that. I'll try to get a couple at least. I mean, do you remember who was there at all?
Shelly.
If you were there, allegedly, that is.
Shelly and a couple of DLC guys, but they left before I pulled the trigger. And that's really all I can remember. I'm not gonna lie, all these Burger Shot employees are just one person in my mind. They're not very memorable.
That's fair enough.
So.
All right, yeah, I've got a friend named Linda that works there, and she we go way back, and she's good at listening and hearing things, and I know she would tell me. I think she's been fired there like 4 times and rehired because Shelly just fucking hates her, so she wouldn't be loyal to her.
Keep it on the low key, all right?
Of course. It's my middle name, Low Key.
All right.
Riley Low Key Carter.
And keep me updated about it, then maybe I can figure some shit out, all right?
Oh, and they with the I won't bore you with that, but I figured out the whole gas thing. What we're gonna do.
Gas thing. What do you mean gas thing? What gas thing? Oh, the E85 shit.
Yeah. No, I'm completely throwing that out. I think you're right. The simpler the better. And if we can prove that we can sell gas that makes your car 2 times more fuel efficient and it's successful, then we might be able to bring in E80. I'm just going to the plan is just to have some guy down at the docks that imports it for us. We go and we pick up, we use Dodo Logistics to transport them to us and then to the mechanic shops and the car dealerships, fill orders as need be. And after doing all of the math that I've looked into, if we can get each individual entity to push 10 canisters a day, we'll be making about $100K a week.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's the best way to start.
Our overhead would be almost nothing. Just the rent and the price of paying them to bring the product to places. We'll be making literally 100% profit.
And like I said, what most people don't even understand is like with the Rooster, I started off with 1 menu item. And I built up the Rooster, got a lot of reputation. A lot of people started coming by. And then I was more able to request things, look for new, you know what I mean? I started establishing a reputation. A lot of people have this stupid assumption that I just get whatever I want whenever I want. But I did have to work hard for it. And the best way to start with a plan like this is start it very simple and show the city you can do something like this first, right?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. And then it benefits the city. It's not
And then it
just
benefits the city. And once they realize that you are truly benefiting the city, then the city will want to help you in every way they can. But it's hard to believe everybody, right?
Yep. Yeah. They want to see proof. And then I'm
Exactly.
going to double charge cops, because if cops have the same gas that lasts just as long, there's no point in buying it. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So we'll see. Hopefully, we got the business license, we got the account. Just waiting for Joss to be around again. And I have all the numbers. So no Dean's a numbers guy. Everything written out to present to them. Technically, we don't need any investors. We could do this by just taking out a loan, but Tony really wants to keep you, Mr. Leslie, and Mr. Dean involved on it. So
yeah, I would say don't worry about us too much, but I'm here to help whatever you need.
All right, appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, of course, Ronnie. Thank you for coming by.
Yeah, of course. If you need anything, just let me know.
Yeah,
And
you too.
I'll get back to you with names once I get them.
All right, sounds good.